heard me mention the word retro. Well, what does retro mean? The actual definition of retro is something reproduced based on vintage. So I have in my store concert t-shirts, guys, and concert t-shirts are huge. They're always huge. But you have to be really, really, really careful when you're buying them, okay? So some people will take things that are retro. How do I know this is retro? Well, guess what? I bought it from the company new, you guys. Why do I get to buy this new from a company? Because that company has the rights to reproduce concert t-shirts because they own the right to the print. So they're capable of reproducing concert t-shirts, which we call retro. Now, gotta be careful, guys. Gotta know about tags and things like that, and we'll teach you about that a little further on, but we're keeping it basic right now. What you want to know is the word retro. This is a retro t-shirt. I like Mushroom Head, by the way. Now, I have another one here. Boston. Gee, Boston was back in the 70s. How do I know that? Because I was ice skating to them when I was in junior high school. To Boston. I like the group Boston. But this is not an original Boston concert t-shirt. This is a retro. Okay, it's a reproduction of something vintage right here. Same with this one here, Slayer. This is not an original concert t-shirt from their concerts. However, it is the print that you would have bought back in the day. But it's on a t-shirt that is not vintage. This is a newer t-shirt with the original print. Let's talk dresses over here for a second. Now, what I'm going to show you guys is not retro dresses. I'm actually going to use vintage dresses. But let's go back in the day. Let's pretend it's let's say 1979, 1980. And we're about to make dresses. Well, my influence is going to be the 1950s and 60s. So I'm going to show you guys something here. I'm going to show you a dress from the 60s right here. This is actually quite beautiful. The material on this is amazing. Take a look at this. All right, guys. Now I'm going to show you something from the 70s. Look at this. Look how similar these two dresses are in their cuts, right? This one's 70s. This one's late 50s, 60s right here. This dress here is based upon this dress here. Everything in fashion, by the way, guys, is based upon something before it. There really are original ideas out there, but the original ideas are based upon other original ideas. So now I'm going to bring up a third dress. It's right over here. This dress over here is also similar. You're going to notice as far as the cuts of the other two dresses over here. So I'm going to hold this one up here. Now the colors are really giving this one away, you guys. These are total late 70s, early 80s colors right here. All three, by the way, were made in the United States of America. This one actually gives a serial number, says made in the USA on the tag. This one, all it says is made in California. Done. It doesn't have to say made in the USA because it says California right on the tag. That's really a dead giveaway of something that's truly vintage. Over here, we don't even have a tag on this because, well, it was handmade for somebody. They did a lot of tailoring back in the day, guys. People would just go to the tailor and say to them, here's the fabric. You could even walk into a store. Unbelievable. Walk into a store, pull the fabric out, show the designer dress that you want, and they would make it for you. Unbelievable. Fantastic. But that's a long time ago. In any case, I just wanted you guys to know really the difference between retro reproduction, and I showed it to you just now, right? So what did I say? We went back in time. We're in a little time machine. We're about to create a dress for 1979, 1980. There it is. Based upon these guys. 10, 20, 30 years before it. And once again, be very, very careful when you're buying concert t-shirts. You've got to make sure if you're paying $150 or $200 for a concert t-shirt, please make sure it wasn't this that was just washed and someone's telling you it's an original concert t-shirt. You have to know your thing when you're buying really expensive collectible concert t-shirts. So it's all over the place right now. So just be really careful what you're doing. Make sure that you're buying actual vintage, actual concert t-shirts. If you're paying like $250 for a t-shirt, not something that was washed and someone's telling you it's at the concert, okay? You come to Rags-A-GoGo and you'll get the real deal here.